Good evening and thanks so much for choosing Twin State Sports. I'm Zach Sivadar. The high school football season here in Mississippi kicks off in earnest tomorrow for Northeast Lauderdale High School. Trojans will host the Wildcats of Meridian tomorrow night at 7, and Northeast head coach Glenn Sanders feels that his team is prepared for whatever Meridian throws their way.
Well, it's the first game, so that's what makes it a big game. We're concerned with going out and playing the best we can play. Our goal has been to get our guys ready to play as well as we can, not really concerned about who the opponent is. We just want to play Northeast Lauderdale football, and our kids have worked extremely hard. I like our chances. Kids have worked hard. They've done everything we've asked them to do. We've had a great week of practice so far, so we're excited about going out and competing.
Over his first 3 years on campus, Mississippi State running back Nick Gibson has been shoved to the back burner, spending time behind the likes of Harris Williams and Kylan Hill. Now, Hill will be the Dogs' bell cow back this year, but Gibson can be expected to see a significant increase in PT in 2019, and he says he'll be ready when his name is called.
Just prepare myself, take everything day by day, and my opportunity has finally come. It's about to come this season. I'd rather be prepared for the opportunity, so when the opportunity comes, I can take full advantage of it instead of just thinking about it. Just work hard every day, and when it comes, it comes.
State kicks off the season next Saturday against Louisiana at 11. A week from Saturday, the Ole Miss Rebels crack the seal on the college football season with a road meeting up in Memphis. Rebels are the big dogs, an SEC team with all the glitz and the glam, but the Tigers come in as a touchdown favorite, and it's something the Rebels are aware of in that locker room.
We don't like to feed into all that. We just kind of take care of what we can take care of. But, obviously we hear it. We don't really discuss it much, but we know what's going on out there. We know what people are saying. And, it's going to give us a chip on our shoulders. A lot of these guys on this team, coaching staff, we have a lot to prove. So this game's going to be important for us, and we're taking it very seriously.
Rebels opener is set for 11 a.m. next Saturday on ABC. The Atlanta Braves have placed catcher Brian McCann on the 10-day injured list with a right knee sprain. 35-year-old left Tuesday's win in the third inning. He's hitting .264 with 10 long balls and 39 RBI in 74 games this year. It's a second stint on the IL after landing there in April due to a right hamstring strain. Alex Jackson has been recalled from AAA to fill the open roster spot. Jackson hitless in 10 big league at-bats this season at the time of his call-up. Dale Earnhardt Jr. still planning to compete in the NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Darlington next week as previously planned. Earnhardt was involved in a frightening airplane crash last week. Despite no serious injuries, Jr. tweeted that his lower back is heavily bruised. Earnhardt, who's been recovering at his home with his family, has been treating that back daily and said he did have a plan B if he was not able to drive. Team USA was in Australia for a FIBA World Cup tournament warm-up early this morning as they continue to prepare for the tournament that begins August 31st in China. The U.S. was challenged for much of the first half and were kept alive by the three-point shooting from Kyle Kuzma, who drained 4 threes, finished with 12 points early on. Kemba Walker, he led the Americans with 23 points, while Pacers center Miles Turner had 15 for the U.S., who prevails 102-86. Two teams will play each other again on Saturday, the Americans' second of 3 warm-up games.